Another night, another slow death. Whiskey sour on a sticky bar, wondering where you are so far. Empty glass, empty stare, just a ghost in the air. Where'd you go, where'd you run underneath this broken sun? Broken strings on my old guitar, broken dreams near and far, heartbeat drumming a ragged beat. Can't find solace, can't find sweet. Love's a lie, love's a cheat, stuck here on this lonely street. Rain on the window, a steady drip, every memory a bitter sip. Your laughter echoes in my head, words unsaid, words unsaid. Shadows dancing on the wall, hearing your name I start to fall. This town ain't big enough for two, not when one of them is you. Broken strings on my old guitar, broken dreams near and far, heartbeat drumming a ragged beat. Can't find solace, can't find sweet. Love's a lie, love's a cheat, stuck here on this lonely Let's say time heals all the wounds, but these scars just bloom deeper, darker every day. Gonna waste away, gonna fade away. Is there a reason? Is there a sign? This pain ain't yours, it's only mine. A twisted knot, a tangled thread. Wish I was numb, wish I was dead. Walking down these empty lanes, feel the chill, feel the pains. Every corner, every turn, another lesson I gotta learn. About goodbye, about the end. No one to call, no one to mend. This shattered soul, this weary heart, torn to pieces right from the start. The city exhales when the bar shut down, like it's tired of wearing the crown. I walk past lives I almost chose. Every face tells me what I know. I don't chase the younger man, I buried him where I stand. Every scar I never show, keeps time move slow. I learned pain don't need a sound, it just settles in around like smoke that stains a room long after you leave. These dark blues don't fight the night, they make peace with low light. They don't promise, they don't use, they just sit with truth. I don't rise, I don't lose, I remain in dark blues. Street corners whisper my name, not loud, just enough to stay. Your memory ain't sharp or sweet, it's the rhythm in my feet. I don't replay what went wrong, I let it hum like an old song. Some melodies don't resolve, they just go on. I stopped asking for relief, stopped dressing wounds with belief. Some nights aren't meant to end, they just been. These dark blues keep their distance like a man who understands. They don't ask me to be strong, they just let me stand. I don't win, I don't choose, I just stay in dark blue. Midnight feels like borrowed time, every breath a measured line. I don't rush what's nearly gone, I let it finish on its own. I've seen hope wear thinner skin, break when you lean too hard on it. I don't curse what's overdue, I let it through. If love's a language, I went quiet, not out of fear, just tired. Some truths don't want release, they want peace. I ain't empty, I ain't full, just steady like the pull of gravity in you. The lipstick on my hand, your laugh still hanging in the kitchen there, your sweater on a chair like you're still there. Old boots sleeping by a broken door, floorboards aching where we danced before we were young, dumb, out of our minds, trading tomorrows for overtime. Pour that whiskey on your photograph, watch your smile swim, then start to crack. Love was a wildfire in a paper room, burned down fast, left the barroom room. I keep on chasing what I had to lose, love and life and these whiskey blues. You said, baby, I ain't fixing you, then patched my pride with a crooked truth. You held my face when the world turned mean, said life ain't kind, but it don't have to be clean. We misread, but we made rent songs, fought all night just to hold on. You threw a glass, I ducked the pain, showers in the sink like summer rain. Was it poison? Was it prayer? Every time you ran your fingers through my hair, were we broken or were we brand new? I still taste every answer on you. Pour that whiskey on your photograph, watch your smile swim, then start to crack. Love was a wildfire in a paper room, burned down fast, left the barroom room. I keep on chasing what I had to lose, love and life and these whiskey blues. I took that job at the edge of town, same old hammer, just a different sound. Nails and names, I drive them deep. Your ghost still follows when I try to sleep. You took your suitcase, took the train, left your perfume in the window pane, left your ring in the sugar bowl, sweet and rusting where we used to hold. Tell me, darling, did you find your light or just a quieter kind of fire? Do you still hum on crooked tune when you're pouring drinks for some new fool? Pour that whiskey on your photograph, watch your smile swim, then start to crack. Love was a wildfire in a paper room, burned down fast, left the barroom room. I keep on chasing what I had to lose, love and life and these whiskey blues. Oh, bartender says I should call you up, but my hands shake when I touch that glass. Every sorry that I never spoke, rising like smoke, rising too fast. If I had one more busted night with you, I'd drink the dawn, I'd tell the truth. No cheap lies hiding in my grin, just I was wrong and come back in. Now every Friday, same crooked chair, same bench shadow in the busted glass. Some girl laughs kinda like you did. I turn my head, then I kill that wish. Life keeps rolling like an old tape deck, always hissing at what comes next. I've got my stories, I've got my scars. You're the longest line in this house of cards. Was it heaven in a roadside bar? Two broke hearts in a borrowed car. If I'm honest, when the bottle's through, every good thing still sounds like you. Pour that whiskey on your photograph, watch your smile swim, then start to crack. Love was a wildfire in a paper room, burned down fast, left the barroom room. I keep on chasing what I had to lose, love and life and these whiskey blues. So here's to the fights and the barefoot nights, to the wrong made rights and the cracked street lights. If love is a debt I can't refuse, I'll pay in full with these whiskey blues. Yeah. I'll grow old with these whiskey blues. Oh, these blues. ashtray cold on the counter, 2 shot glasses, one still warm. Your lipstick print on my bottle like a promise and a warning and a warning. You're pacing holes in the kitchen, I'm sunk deep in this chair. You say you're tired of my drifting, but you keep running your fingers through my hair. You say, baby, pick a road, you can't be halfway gone. I say, pour another round, let's argue till the dawn. 'Cause it's love and life and whiskey blues. Every fight we win and lose. You slam the door, I light the fuse, but I keep coming back to you. Yeah. It's love and life and whiskey blues. Half truth, half excuse. We bruise each other, choose each other every time we're through. Stuck in these love life whiskey blues with you. You hate the way that I gamble on every, maybe every dream. You say I chase after lightning while you're trying to build a quiet scene. There's a suitcase under the bed still from the last time you swore you'd go. Ticket tucked in your pocket, you were halfway to the door when the tears began to show. You said, baby, I need more than your bar stool point of view. I said, all I've got are stories, but they all end up at you. 'Cause it's love and life and whiskey blues. Every choice we overuse. You draw the line, I cut it loose, then tie it back around us too. Yeah. It's love and life and whiskey blues. Sweet firm, bitter truth. We curse each other, nurse each other like some worn out bruise. Living in love like whiskey blues with you. I've seen your halo crooked, I've watched your halo fall. I've kissed your shaking shoulders when you couldn't stand at all. You watched me lose my temper, you watched me lose my nerve. You held me when my chances crashed hard, got what they deserve. We are saints in cheap leather, we are sinners in good shoes. We are Sunday morning quiet and Saturday wrecked and used. If this ain't worth the wreckage, if this ain't worth the pain, why do we keep meeting at that same old window pane? For the love and life and whiskey blues. Every scar a little muse. We drain the glass, we change the tune, but the same old feeling pulls us through. Yeah, it's love and life and whiskey blues. Raw nerve, tender proof. We break each other, make each other brand new, then use. Dancing these love life whiskey blues with you. Clock says 1:45. Your eyes say one more try. You're wearing that faded jacket I bought you in July. You trace my name on the table in a ring of watered rye. You whisper I ain't leaving, I just like to hear you ask me why. You say, baby, I'm your shadow, even when I disappear. I laugh, you're my favorite trouble, my favorite souvenir. 'Cause it's love and life and whiskey blues. whiskey blues with you. Phone number and a dare. I was small town Saturday, loud laugh, long hair. We burned through that little bar till the bartender killed the light. You said love's just borrowed trouble. I said pour me one more night. We moved in by the train tracks, second floor, paper thin walls, shared a mattress and a kettle and a dream too big for those halls. You paint till 3 in the morning, I hum chase chords out of tune. 2 kids building up a kingdom out of coffee stains in June. Love is a whiskey on your shoulder, warms you up and pulls you under, burns like summer, hits like thunder. You hold tight but it runs right through. We keep dancing on this border between forever and disorder. Raise that glass and toast the wonder of getting lost, getting found in you. Getting found in you. You took that job in the city, I took that dive bar band. You bought books on being fearless, I bought strings and secondhand amps. You said, why you always leaving? I said, why you always scared? Funny how the same old questions prove we both still care. We fight like lightning over nothing, slamming doors and losing sleep. But every time we say we're done, we never quite get free. Love is a whiskey on your shoulder, warms you up then pulls you under, burns like summer, hits like thunder. You hold tight but it runs right through. We keep dancing on this border between forever and disorder. Raise that glass and toast the wonder of getting lost, getting found in you. Getting found in you. Your mama called me reckless, my brother called you wild. We were older than our ages, still inside we were a child. That night you missed my showtime, I missed the train back home. 2 people in the same old city, feeling twice as alone. I found you on the rooftop, bare feet on the concrete cold. You said, I'm scared I'll wake up 40 and this story is never told. I said, baby, we are right in it. Every bruise and every bruise. You laughed and cried in the same breath. Said, I pick you, I choose this truth. Love is a whiskey on your shoulder. Warms you up, then pulls you under. Burns like summer, hits like thunder. You hold tight, but it runs right through. We keep dancing on this border between forever and disorder. Raise that glass and toast the wonder of getting lost, getting found in you. We ain't saints, we ain't sinners. We're the space between the two. We're that last sip in the bottle that you swear is just for you. We're the fight over the dishes and the kiss against the sink. We're the leave me the hell alone and the baby don't you dare blame. You say this love is killing me. I say it keeps me alive. You say we're just bad habit. I say we're reason to survive. You say maybe we should slow down. I say maybe that's the key. Then you pour one more confession. Slide that glass right back to me. Love is a whiskey on your shoulder. Warms you up, then pulls you under. Burns like summer, hits like thunder. You hold tight, but it runs right through. We keep dancing on this border between forever and disorder. Raise that glass and toast the wonder of getting lost, getting found in you. Getting found in you. So here's to all our wrong turns, all our late night taxi prayers, to the days we almost lost it but still chose to stay right there. If love's a whiskey on my shoulder, I'll wear that burn like something true. Let it sting, let it steady every time I lean on you. Empty glass, full ashtray, same old song on replay. You showed up, boots by the door, laughing at smoke like I heard it before. Red lipstick on my best mistakes. You said, boy, how much more can you take? I said, pull up a chair, pour what you choose. If love's gonna hurt, make it whiskey blues. Love hits hard like a midnight train, slow and loud through a heart in pain. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels aligned. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through. Baby, if my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey, whiskey blues. We dance crooked on a crooked floor. whiskey blues. Sun too bright, you in my shirt from the night last night. Coffee cold, but your hands were warm. We laughed at the mess and the thunderstorm. You traced the lines on my tired face, said you've been running, babe, from an empty place. I kissed your palm, said I always choose the long way home through the whiskey blues. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels alive. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through. Baby, if my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey, whiskey blues. You're my last call, first sin, my goodbye, my begin. You're the ache I lean into the storm I keep walking through. You're the card I should not draw, every line I cross in chalk. You're the prayer I half believe, the one I drink and never leave. So take my pride, take my name, scratch your letters in my flame. If love's a tab I can't refuse, I'll pay it singing these whiskey blues. Hey! Years go by, same old bar, same old stool, same old scars, but your laugh still shakes the walls. Every time I pass life calls, we ain't perfect, we ain't pure, but every fight makes me more sure. I'd trade my heaven for these worn-out shoes, walking beside you through the whiskey blues. Love hits hard like a midnight train, slow and loud through a heart in pain. You burn my throat, but you clear my mind. Every wrong turn still feels aligned. If I'm gonna lose, I'll lose with you. If I'm gonna crawl, I'll crawl on through. Baby, if my heart's gonna break in two, let it break with whiskey, whiskey blues. So pour it slow, let the night run long. Life is short, but this love is strong. If I gotta drown, I'll choose this view. You, my glass, and these whiskey blues. You, my glass, and these whiskey blues. of old fights. Your perfume still on that flannel shirt, hanging where you left last night. You said you're tired of the same old story, me and that bottle in the same old chair. You slammed the door, took your glory, left that echo buzzing in the air. Floorboard creaks in the quiet, like it's laughing at this fool. I've been trading all our Sundays for smoky bars and cheap bar stools. Every promise that I ever poured, you spilled out somewhere on the floor. Now it's me in this glass at midnight, talking to your shadow by the door. I got whiskey on my wedding ring, lipstick on my guilty grin. I keep losing every good thing to the same old sin. Love's a fight and love's a flame. I strike a match and curse your name, but I keep crawling back to you with these whiskey blues. You said, boy, you love your trouble more than you ever loved me. I said, girl, you love your leaving. Guess we both love what we can't keep. There's a picture on the kitchen table, you in white, me in my best. Funny how a little piece of paper can cut deeper than a knife to the chest. I try to change the channel, but every song sounds like your laugh. Every jukebox in this town keeps dragging me back. I got whiskey on my wedding ring, lipstick on my guilty grin. I keep losing every good thing to the same old sin. Love's a road and love's a wreck. Your goodbye tattooed on my leg, but I keep dialing drunk and bruised with these whiskey blues. Bartender knows my story, he just shakes his head and pours. Says, son, you wanna fix it, you can't sleep here on this floor. So I stumble through the screen door sunrise, stained hands, heavy eyes. Every hangover holds a promise that I'll break by Friday night. You're out there finding fresh air, I'm in here breathing smoke. You found peace inside a sunrise, I found comfort in the choke. But I remember how your laughter used to dance across my skin. Now it's just the ice in this glass, tapping time for what might have been. I got whiskey on my wedding ring, lipstick on my guilty grin. I keep losing every good thing to the same old sin. Love's a cage and love's a key. You set it down and walk from me. Now every road leads back to you and these whiskey blues. I could pour this poison out, take that walk to your front door. Say I'm done with chasing shadows, done sleeping on this barroom floor. Would you slam it in my face, pull me in, say start again? Is there a prayer in this disaster, or just a wish at the bitter end? I trace that pale tan line where a ring used to ride. You took yours off in anger, I still twist mine when I lie. Maybe love is just a lesson written crooked across our days. Maybe I'm a slow learner, still reading it the hardest way. I got whiskey on my wedding ring, lipstick on my guilty grin. I keep losing every good thing to the same old sin. Love's a storm and love's a bruise. I wear your name inside my shoes. Every step I feel that truth in these whiskey blues. So here's to all our almost, fights and all the fun, to the way you said you'd save me from myself and from that sun. If you ever feel that midnight creeping lonely through your bones, you know where this fool is sitting. Same bar stool, same old ghost. Got whiskey on my wedding ring and your memory in my veins. If loving you's a losing,
cold wind talking through the cracks of an old soul I can't patch. Said it hums like it knows my sins every night, pulls me back in. A lot of smoke, watch it fade, just like every vow I made. Ain't no angels in this town, just tired men going down. Every face feels unfamiliar, even when they know my name. I keep walking past reflections, but they all look the same. These dark blues ride shotgun with me, every mile, every truth. I tried running from the silence, but it's louder when I move. Love don't stay, it just passes through, leaves a scar, takes a piece of you. I don't pay, I just lose. Yeah, I'm living on dark blue. Barroom clock stuck on regret, every tick another dead. Your memory, it's like cheap wine, burn slow, waste time. I've learned hope's a loaded gun, points back when you think you won. This heart don't beat for fun, it just survives and runs. I've been telling lies to myself, saying I'm fine, saying I'm strong, but the truth keeps knocking, and it don't leave me alone. These dark blues ride shotgun with me, every mile, every truth. I tried burying the silence, but it always digs back through. Love's a game I always lose, leave no smile, stacks of rules. I don't cry, just bruise. Yeah, I'm living on dark blue. Neon rain on broken signs, every
distance, smiling at my fate. Love walked out in worn-out shoes, left me nothing I could use. I don't win, I just choose to survive on blue blues. Morning comes, but I don't move. Still breathing these dark blues. Neon bleeds on a sidewalk floor. Another night I've lived before. Same old bar, same old tune. Moon hangs low like it's tied to. I don't rush, I don't pray, I just let the hours decay. Every face I pass by looks like me if I lie. Ashtray full of almost chances, missed calls and second glances. Your voice ain't loud anymore, it's a knock on a closed door. I don't chase what disappeared, I don't toast to wasted years. Some men heal, some men choose to make peace with what they lose. Silence taught me how to see what noise never showed me. You don't need a loaded heart to know what's empty. These dark blues know my weight, every step, every mistake. They don't ask me to confess, they just sit always polite, waits for you in quiet nights. I ain't broken, I ain't clean, just somewhere in between. I don't bend, I don't bruise, I adapt to dark blue.
Heavy on my back, like it knows I won't crack. Street lights blinking, tire cold, same old truth, same old road. I don't rush, what time delays. I've learned patience pays its way. Every scar I didn't show still knows. I've seen promises wear thin, break from trying to win. Some fights die when you refuse to move. They just keep me in line. They don't beg, they don't use, they just groove. I don't bend, I don't lose. I keep time in dark blues. Barroom jukebox plays it slow. Songs about things I used to know. Your name slips through the tune, gone before it lands too soon. I don't chase what fades away, I let distance have its say. Some men shout, some men bruise. I grew quiet, I grew used. Silence taught me how to lead, without hunger, without need. You don't have to steal the room to move. These dark blues keep my pace, never rush, never waste. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just stay true. I don't rise, I don't lose, I walk slow in dark blue. Steady lines, like it's reading my spine. I don't flinch, I don't stall, I've outlived the fall. Strength ain't loud or fast, it's knowing what will last. I don't scream, I don't bruise, I learn calm from dark blues. If love's a fire, let it burn. Watch the ash, learn to turn. Some warmth costs too much skin to stay in. I ain't empty, I ain't cold, just season control. choose, I don't refuse. I don't win, I don't lose. I just move in dark blues. Ooh, dark blues. Dawn comes through, no cue. Same walk, dark blues. Night folds in like a tailored coat, fits you right around my throat. City lights don't ask my name. They blink once, then look away. I don't chase what's moving fast. I learn to wait from things that last. Every step I didn't lose, polished by dark blues. I've seen fire burn itself, trying to be something else. Some men learn to rise and fall, I learned to stand. These dark blues don't break my stride, they keep the edges tight. They don't beg, they don't use, they just set the mood. I don't bend, I don't choose, I move clean. two-lane scar. City fades in the rearview door. I don't pray for open signs. I read the road, I read the lines. Every mile I didn't run taught me who I become. I don't chase a younger truth. I outgrew. I've seen hope dressed up as need. Watched it beg, watched it bleed. Some lessons hit you clean when you lean back. These dark blues ride shotgun slow. They don't steer, they just know. They don't lie, they don't soothe, they just move. I don't rush, I don't lose, I stay cool. In dark blues, radio plays and no regret. Same damn song, I ain't skipped yet. Your name hums in broken chords, not sharp enough to hurt no more. I don't rewind what's already gone. I let the night roll on. Some men shout, some men bruise. I learn quiet truths. Ooh, silence taught me how to hear what noise hides in fear. You don't need to own the road to drive. These dark blues keep my speed never faster than I need. They don't heal, they don't accuse, they just cruise. I don't bend, I don't lose, I move steady in dark blues. Gas station lights at 2 a.m. Feel like old friends again. Nobody asks where I'm from. They just sell me time and rum. Strength ain't fighting every bend. It's nowhere red ends. I don't stall, I don't choose. I trust these dark blues. If love was fuel, I burned it clean. Didn't beg, didn't lean. Some fires teach you when to slow. Before you go, I ain't empty, I ain't through, just tuned. Broken bottle serenade. my feet. City moves, I'll stay still. Learn patience the hard way, will by will. I don't ask how, I don't ask why. Some answers are out and left outside. Every truth I ever knew came dressed in dark blues. I see love turning away, that hope not too late. Some doors closed quiet and clean. No sound, no scene. These dark blues don't need a name. They light, they flame. They don't lift me through its fuse. They just stay dark blues. I don't try, I don't choose. Oh, I just stand in dark blues. St. Horse cried from across the bay, like a crawler yesterday. I let them pass, I let them go. Some things don't need to be known. Their voice ain't sharp as one, like a code I left in the storm. I don't miss what I do, I just adjust it to the truth. Silence taught me how to hear, for noise hides in fear. A steady breath, a measured mood, that's how I learn to lose. These dark blues walk my pace, never rush, never chase. They don't save me, don't excuse, they just fit dark blues. I don't bend, I don't rule, oh, I just move in dark midday sun on broken glass shows me time don't care to pass. I learned strength ain't being loud, it's standing firm in a crowd. Every mile I didn't run still waits like an open door. I don't fire, I don't freeze, I just breathe. If regrets are dead, I own, I paid in full long ago. I don't rewrite, I don't revise. Some lies I live between the lines. I ain't lost, I ain't found, just steady ground. dark blues. Evening falls, no cue, same man, dark blues. Gone cold, same old ceiling, stole as it's told. Empty bottle on the nightstand shelf. Your side of the bed made itself. My boots by the door didn't walk last night. Fell full of your walls, seen it in the light. I keep scrolling like it's gonna change. Same sentence, different page. You were tired of reading my mind. You fought in the kitchen over nothing at all. You threw your keys and rattled down the hall. You cock your jacket, kid, and slammed the door. The quiet tones out. Talk me more. Whiskey on my weather bar. Dawn's going down. Tears from shore. Says I'll be fine, mangers regrets one at a time. Says son, that woman ain't your first scar. Say she's the one that drove my car. Jukebox always on lost repair. Couple in a car ain't broken yet. A hand on his sleeve like it did to me. My throat goes tight, I can barely breathe. I ain't asking for a second chance. I just miss your shadow. Whiskey on my weather. on my weathered heart. I've been faithful to my bad decisions. Oh yeah, every lonely mile, every crooked vision. Loving you like elastic pie, turned out love. Just watch me slide. I wanted fun days, soft and quiet. We got Friday nights for the riot. You wanted flowers in the windowsill. I gave you promises and unpaid bills. Radio and must it fair, talking to the ceiling like it understands. Your sweatshirt hanging on the kitchen chair smells like heaven that isn't there. I trace your name in the spilled out day. Watch it fade faster than I think. If you ever wonder what you meant to me, this fractal dance is your eulogy. Whiskey on my velvet heart, that's going down. Tears for sure. Love keeps leaving black marks in the dust. Yeah, it hits me, splits me apart. I keep pouring, you keep barking. Same old songs in cold and barking. Whiskey on my woman heart. So in the summer nights, we almost got it right. To the crooked door, that's all I lied. If nothing you support, I can't pay you part. I signed it over with a weathered heart. Ooh, I signed it over with my weathered heart. So here's to the nights we almost got it right. To the crooked road that stole our lives. Loving you's a fortale I can't pay it for. I'll sign it over with my weathered heart. I'll sign it over with my weathered heart. I talk to walls that never speak. They listen better than I think. Every night I lay awake, holding pieces I can't shake. I smile through things I shouldn't have. Learned pain don't always stab. Sometimes it just stays with you, quiet, true. I carried more than I could say. Let it bend me every day. Some hearts don't break in two. They thin, these dark blues feel like home. When I'm tired and alone, they don't judge, they don't use, they just hold the truth. I don't cry, I don't choose. I just sit with dark blues. Your name still sleeps inside my chest, not loud, just restless. I don't hate you, never did. I just love more than I let in. Some good things hurt the most when they're gentle, when they're close. I don't blame what I lost, I blame hope. I gave more than I could keep, promised things I couldn't be. Some nights I almost called. Then dawn, these dark blues know my way. Every doubt, every mistake. They don't leave, they don't bruise, they just stay when I'm used. was a place I never left. Just stood outside what I had left. I wasn't wrong, I wasn't right, just human in the quiet. I don't ask to be safe, I just wish I was brave enough to say I miss you, still do. If you hear this, know the truth. I loved you in dark blues. I carry your number in my phone, even when I stop calling, like proof of a life I had before I learned about falling. Pass your street without looking now, still feel it in my chest. Funny how the heart remembers what the mind does best to forget. I was there, but not enough to, scared of love to show my love. These dark blues don't blame me, they just sit beside me. They don't ask me to be brave, they just stay. I don't shout, I don't choose, I just miss you. Dark blues. I learned how to laugh again in rooms you'll never see, but every job feels borrowed, like it's not really for me. I don't hate the man you left, I just wish he understood that loving you was simple, but I made it hard when I shouldn't. Some regrets don't scream or cry, they just breathe when you lie. These dark blues know my truth, everything I couldn't do. They don't leave when I'm confused, they just stay. Dark blues, I don't beg, I just carry is how I keep you strong. If letting go means hurting you, then I'll hold this pain instead. Some love stories don't end loud. They live quietly in your head. If I could speak without fear, I'd say I loved you clear. Not perfect, not right, just real every night. I wasn't ready then, and that's the truth I live in. Dark blue, dark blue. If you ever feel this too, it was real. It was you. Streets still warm from a dying sun. Another deal with no one won. A lot of smoke, let the silence talk. Learned more listening than I ever walked. Every face got something to hide. Every truth's got a broken side. I don't knock on open doors, been here before. I don't bleed for things I lost. I already paid the cost. Some lessons stick like glue, even when you move. These dark blues keep me straight. Hold the line, don't negotiate. They don't lift me, don't excuse. They just set the rules. I don't run. I ain't in. I've been heavy, I've been light, still walk the same at night. Strength ain't fit, so pride, it's knowing to let things slide. I don't ask, I don't choose, I just follow dog blue. If hope knocks, I let it wait. I don't rush what comes too late. I ain't broken, I ain't new, just refined by use. Every mile I didn't run still knows where I'm City exhales when the bars shut down, like it's tired of wearing the crown. I walk past lives I almost chose. Every face tells me what I know. I don't chase the younger man, I buried him where I stand. Every scar I never show keeps time move slow. I learned pain don't need a sound, it just settles in around, like smoke that stains a room. Long after you leave, these dark blues don't fight the night. They make peace with low light. They don't promise, they don't use, they just sit with truth. I don't rise, I don't lose, I remain in dark blue. Ooh. Street corners whisper my name, not loud, just enough to stay. Your memory ain't sharp or sweet, it's the rhythm in my feet. I don't replay what went wrong, I let it hum like an old song. Some melodies don't resolve, they just go on. I stopped asking for relief, stopped dressing wounds with belief. Some nights are meant to end, they just bend. These dark blues keep their distance, like a man who understands. They don't ask me to be strong, they just let me stand. I don't win, I don't choose, I just stay in dark blue. Midnight feels like borrowed time, every breath a measured line. I don't rush what's nearly gone, I let it finish on its own. I've seen hope wear thinner skin, break when you lean too hard on it. I don't curse what's overdue, I let it through. If
love's a language, I went quiet. Not out of fear, just tired. Some truths don't want release, they want peace. I ain't empty, I ain't full, just steady like the pull of gravity and use. Shape my fate, they just walk beside the way when the night asks me to move. I don't refuse, I don't pray, I don't lose, I exist in dark blue. Morning breath, no cue, same world. Asking where you went, some answers hurt too much. I learned to fold your memory like a letter I won't touch. Your name still fits my silence better than any sound. Some people leave your life but never leave you out. I don't chase what's gone, I just live where it belongs. These dark blues sit with me, no judgment, no relief. They don't tell me to move on, they let me stay. I don't shout, I don't choose, I just breathe in dark blues. I see you in the way I pause before I say goodbye. In every honest moment, I don't know why. I don't wish things were different, I just wish I was braver then. Loving you was easy, leaving you was when. Some hearts don't break in two, they just learn to ache quiet. These dark blues know my name, every fault, every shame. They don't leave when I'm confused, they just stay. Dark blues, I don't run, I don't move, I just feel in dark blues. I hope someone holds your hand the way I never did. I hope they say the things I kept locked in. If you ever think of me, I hope it's kind, not as a wound, just as time. I loved you without noise, without demands, without a voice. If that's all I ever do, it
dark blues. Some love stays quiet, so it can last.